Hello everyone. Welcome back in lecture series on topic solid state. In previous videos, we have studied about closely packed arrangement of particles in crystal lattice. And in crystal lattice, the constituent particles, that is atom, ion or molecule, these are closely packed. And in closely packed arrangement, maximum available space is occupied by the particles. Now, how much space is occupied by the particles, that is determined from the coordination number that we have already studied. We know that if the coordination number is higher, then compactness of the particle is more. In the same way, packing efficiency or magnitude of packing efficiency also determines the compactness of the particle. That means it measures how tightly the particles are packed together in a crystal lattice. So today in this lecture, we will study first packing efficiency and then how to calculate packing efficiency of a metal crystal in simple cubic lattice. So let us see first what is meant by packing efficiency. So packing efficiency is the fraction. It is measured in fraction or in percentage. So it is the fraction or a percentage of total space in the unit cell occupied by the spheres, that means particles or atoms, ions, molecules. So packing efficiency, that is equal to volume occupied by the particles in unit cell divided by total volume of unit cell. That gives you the packing efficiency in fraction. That is what? Volume occupied by the particles in a unit cell divided by total volume of the unit cell. That gives you the fraction, packing efficiency in fraction. And if you want to calculate it in percentage, then you have to multiply it by 100. So if you want to calculate the packing efficiency in percentage, the formula is what? Packing efficiency is equal to volume occupied by the particles in unit cell divided by total volume of unit cell into 100. And if you want only packing fraction, then volume occupied by the particles in unit cell divided by total volume of the unit cell. That will give you the packing fraction or packing efficiency in fraction. And it is calculated in 4 steps. First, that is radius of sphere. We have to calculate first radius of the sphere. Then second, we have to determine the volume of the sphere. And in third step, from volume of the sphere, we have to calculate total volume of particle that is occupied by the particle in a unit cell. And fourth step is packing efficiency. So we have to follow these 4 steps while calculating the packing efficiency. First, we have to determine the radius of the sphere. Then we have to determine volume of the sphere. Then total volume of particles. And then packing efficiency. So let us see how radius of sphere is calculated. So radius, you know that in any crystal system, the particles are considered as a sphere, hard sphere. So we are going to first calculate here the packing efficiency of metal crystal in simple cubic lattice. So the first step is what? radius of sphere. So in simple cubic unit cell, we know that the particles are at the corner and they touches each other. This is the simple cubic unit cell. This is what? Simple cubic unit cell. Arrangement of the particles in simple cubic unit cell or primitive cell. It is also called as a primitive cell. And in this cell, the particles are at the corners of the cube. Like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 particles are there. And these particles touches each other along the edge A. And as it is a cubic arrangement, the edge length is same. That means A into A into A. All the edges are, the length of all these edges is same. So here, suppose this is the edge length of the cube. If you join the centers of these 4 cubes and if you extend it, the arrangement in 3 dimensions, we will get what? Such a type of a cube. And that is called as a unit cell, simple cubic unit cell. And particles are at the corners of the cube. There are 8 corners and at each corner one particle is there. And these particles touches each other along the edge length, which is denoted by A. This is the edge length, like this. See here, this is the edge length and the distance from the center of this particle. This distance is the radius of the sphere. This is what? The radius of the sphere. So if R is, this radius is denoted by R, then R is the radius of this particular sphere. Like that, R is the radius of this particular sphere. And R plus R, that is radius of this sphere and radius of this sphere. Like this, radius of this sphere and radius of this particular sphere. It forms what? It is equal to 2R, and that is equal to edge length. That is, if edge length is denoted by A, then A is equal to R plus R. Radius of these two sphere is nothing but the edge length. So A is equal to, that is edge length is equal to 2R. That means R plus R. Or if you rearrange this, then we get what? R is equal to A divided by 2. Edge length divided by 2. That is nothing but what? A radius of sphere. So like this, from this formula we can calculate what? The radius of a sphere. Now second step is we have to calculate what? Volume of sphere. Now you know that in mathematics you have studied the volume of a sphere is equal to 4 by 3 into pi r cube. Volume of any sphere is equal to 4 by 3 pi r cube. And here, see here, this is what? The edge length, and this is the distance from the center of this sphere to this is nothing but the radius. So substituting the value of r, that is A by 2, this is the edge length A, and half of this edge length is nothing but what? R, that is radius. So R is equal to A by 2. So volume of one particle, you know that in simple cubic unit cell like this, the volume, that is number of particle is 1. So volume of one particle is equal to 1 into 4 by 3 pi A divided by 2 cube. That is, this is the substitute, we have substituted what? The value of R. R ची value आपण इथे substitute केली आहे A by 2 चा cube येणार. So volume of one particle is equal to 4 by 3 pi into a by 2 cube. That is equal to what? See here, 4 by 3 into pi into a cube divided by 2 चा क्यूब किती आहे 8. So 3 into 8. So 4 by 3, 4 into pi into a cube divided by 3 into 8. And that is equal to what? 4 by 8 is nothing but 1 by 2. So here pi into a cube divided by 3 into 2. That is equal to what? Pi into a cube divided by 6. So volume of one particle is how much? Pi into a cube divided by 6. So like this we can calculate volume of sphere. If the volume of sphere, if you know the volume of sphere, that is 4 by 3 pi into r cube, then you can calculate the volume of any particle. If the two particles are there in a unit cell, then we have to calculate what? We have to multiply this quantity by 2. If 3 particles are there or 4 particles are there, we have to multiply this quantity by 4, like this. So volume of a sphere, any sphere, is equal to 4 by 3 pi r cube. But r is equal to a by 2. And therefore 4 by 3 pi a cube divided by 8. And that is equal to pi into a cube divided by 6. So this is the volume of one particle. Now total volume of particles. So to calculate the total volume of particles, you must know how many particles are there in the unit cell. Now we are considering here a simple cubic lattice. Therefore unit cell is primitive unit cell or simple cubic unit cell we are considering. So we have to calculate what? The total volume of the particle. Now how many particles? For that you must know how many particles are there in simple cubic unit cell. We already studied this, but I will revise it. So in simple cubic unit cell, how many particles are there? 8 particles are there at its 8 corners. So in simple cubic unit cell, particles are present at its corner, as it is a primitive unit cell. In any primitive unit cell, the particles are present only at the corners. So it is a simple cubic unit cell, therefore the particles are present at the corners only. And the particle at each corner of this simple cubic unit cell, it is shared by 7 other neighboring cubes. That means a single particle is shared between the 8 cubes or 7 other neighboring cubes. And due to this, the corner particle contribution to this particular unit cell is 1 by 8. Only 1/8 part of the sphere is contributed to this particular unit cell. So particle at each corner of given unit cell is shared with 7 other neighboring cubes. That means it is shared between total 8 cubes. And due to this, the corner particle contribution is only 1/8 part of the sphere or that particle, atom, ion or molecule. And therefore, the simple cubic unit cell has 1 by 8 into 8. That is equal to 1 particle per unit cell. So in a unit cell, only 1 particle is present in simple cubic unit cell. In this type of unit cell, only one particle is present, and therefore the total volume of the particle is how much? Pi into a cube divided by 6. Now you know the packing efficiency. The fourth step is we have to calculate the packing efficiency from the total volume of the particle. So packing efficiency is equal to what? Volume occupied by the particle in a unit cell divided by total volume of unit cell into 100. Now volume occupied by the total volume occupied by the particle is how much? Pi into a cube divided by 6, as it contains only one particle. That is, in simple cubic unit cell only one particle is there. And therefore, if you substitute these values, that is, volume occupied by the particles in unit cell is equal to here only one particle is there, therefore pi into a cube divided by 6, and total volume of unit cell is nothing but what? A cube, because in any cubic lattice or cubic unit cell, edge length is same, and therefore A into A, that is the volume, total volume of the unit cell that we have already studied. So here pi into a cube divided by 6 divided by a cube into 100. So that is equal to what? See here, a cube is cancelled. So what is remain? Pi divided by 6 into 100. So 100 pi divided by 6, that is equal to 100 into, if you substitute the value of pi is how much? 3.14. So 100 into 3.14 divided by 6, and that is equal to how much? 52.36%. So packing efficiency in percentage is how much? 52.36. And if you calculate the packing, if you want to calculate the packing efficiency in fraction, then it is equal to how much? 0.5236. 0.52. It will be how much? 0.5236. So in simple cubic lattice, space occupied by the particle is how much? 52.36%. And therefore from that we can calculate the empty space, that is void. How many voids are there, or how much voids are there, or how much empty space is there, that also we can calculate. So empty space, that is void volume, is equal to 100. Total volume of the unit cell is 100. So 100 minus volume occupied by the particles in a unit cell, that is packing efficiency, that is equal to 52.36%. So 100% minus 52.36%, that is equal to how much? 47.64% space is empty in simple cubic unit cell, whereas 52.36% space is occupied by the particle. Single particle in simple cubic unit cell occupies how much volume? 52.36. So like that you can calculate what? The packing efficiency. And question can be asked on this like this: calculate the packing efficiency of metal crystal that has a simple cubic structure. So it is calculated in 4 steps. Which is the first step? You have to first determine the volume, radius of the sphere. Second step is volume of the sphere. Then third step is total volume of particle. And fourth step is what? Packing efficiency. So like that, using these 4 steps, we can calculate the packing efficiency of metal crystal that has a simple cubic structure. This question can be asked for 2 marks. 4 steps are there. So every step has half mark. So you can write the answer of this that is packing efficiency in simple cubic structure. Also MCQ also can be asked on this like this. In crystal lattice formed by simple unit cell, the void volume is dashed. Now you know that how much voids are there. The space occupied by the particle is 52.36. 100 minus 52.36 is equal to 47.64. That is the void volume. So in crystal lattice formed by simple unit cell, the void volume is how much? Which is the correct answer? 47.64%. Such a type of a question can be asked for 1 mark. Another type of question, that is MCQ. The packing efficiency for the simple cubic structure is. Now you know that how much volume is occupied by the particle? 52.36%. So the packing efficiency for simple cubic structure is how much? The option is B, 52.36%. This question can also be asked for 1 mark. So like this, the questions can be asked on this point. So prepare this well. Thank you for watching the video.